Drum, New York, and suddenly found myself a single parent of two little girls. And I had full custody of them. And so it was me and my girls. And at one point, I remember meeting a guy named Drew Korek, who invited me to his church. And so I went, reluctantly, but I went. And I thought, if nothing else, it was good for the girls.
Mhm.
I didn't want nothing out of it. I was still mad at God. And but I thought my girls would benefit from it. So we started going, and then I don't know, a year or two later, I deployed to Iraq.
Uh-huh.
I was in Iraq for about a year, and I came home from Iraq, and I had some issues. It took me a long time to identify. Couldn't get my head right, and kind of a really long story to this, but through that, I went on a mission or a journey to find out who I was, and I think I was 26 at this time, 25, 26, and I just went in this mission of discovering who I was, and I'm leaving a lot out, by the way.
I'm curious where, for whatever reason, the where of where you went to discover is the only question I have. Did you go somewhere?
Uh, no, I actually ended up getting arrested.
Okay.
It was just really stupid. I had a suspended driver's license I didn't really know about.
Mm-hmm.
I got pulled over by a New York State trooper, and I got sentenced to 10 days in jail,
Uh-huh.
and or $700 bail, which I didn't have at the time. Um, and my friend's parents took my two daughters,
Uh-huh.
and it was really embarrassing. Somebody paid my bail, got me out after about 5 hours, longest 5 hours of my life. And I went through a process of going to court. I couldn't drive for about 10 months. Um, and it just went through a process of, I guess, a process of growth
Yeah.
for that 10 months. And I was in a situation in which I could not control the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I, I, it's probably the first time I fell flat on my face in prayer and just, God, there's nothing I can do in this. Like, you're going to have to work through this situation. And he did. He showed me who I was. I don't remember the verse exactly now, but where it says that we are his chosen children, and we're adopted into the family. And I just started to realize how important I am to God, and that the creator of the universe calls me his son. And I gave my heart to God for the first time in my life,
Oh, that
even
is
though I grew up
awesome.
in that situation,
Yeah,
in
I
church.
know.
And
Yeah.
but I gave my heart to God back in 2006, and I think it was 2006. Might have been, yeah, it was 2006. I came home from Iraq in '05, about a year later, and walked through that whole thing of getting arrested and going to court and all of that stuff, and it ended up basically getting thrown out.
Yeah.
Um, I got my license back, and it was the worst thing I've ever gone through, but it's the best thing that could have happened to me at that time. So
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That's just so